I'm sorry to all 36 of my subscribers for taking so long to upload. Here's a kiss though. Been losing my mind lately. But you can forget about that. As the thumbnail and the name of the video states, we're going to be talking about the mid-season predictions on who will get the MVP award. So far, due to the new rules set by the NBA, Joel Embiid will not qualify since he went down with another injury. So the MVP is going to be Jokic. The end. On a serious note, all that's left is Jokic, Shai, Giannis, and to spice it up a little bit, let's say Kawhi. To start off, we'll be talking about Jokic. Just a quick rundown on the Joker. He's been scoring 26, 9.1 assists, and 12 rebounds, while shooting an effective field goal percentage of 61.4. He shot 35 for 3 so far, but that doesn't really matter much since he only shoots about 3 of them a game. But he is also top 5 in the league in both rebounds and assists. And while we're on the topic of stats, did y'all see that he dropped a 21, 19, and 15 triple-double while not missing a shot fresh off the All-Star break? He makes basketball look easy. And this isn't even his first time doing this season. He did it back in December against Memphis, and this is the 4th time he's done this in his career, which puts him in talks with players like Wilt Chamberlain for craziest stats in NBA history. And we all know about Wilt Chamberlain's crazy stats. I still can't believe they said he dropped 53, 32 rebounds, 14 assists, and 24 blocks in a game. Like, that's 2K stats. That's that Chris Smooth stuff. Jokic currently leads the NBA in player impact rating with 21.4, while his team is sitting in the 4th seed for the Western Conference and on track to win 50 games this season. So his stats won't be going to waste on a team that's barely making the playoffs. No diss to Russ, you'll always be my favorite Ninja Turtle. Long story short, this is Jokic's MVP to lose. But there's one thing that may affect him. Even though usage rate is a slight thing when it comes to who receives this award, it's still noted that he has one of the lower usage rates on this list of players with 29.0. The way I look at it, the bigger impact that he makes with less amount of usage proves that he's a better MVP candidate. But let's talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander now. This award will be big for Shai and for OKC since he will be the 3rd player within a decade, which makes it crazy since I was 9 when KD won back in 2014. Dang, I'm getting old. Back to what I was saying though, Shai has a real chance of winning this award right now. He's 2nd in the league in points, only behind Luka with 31.1 points per game. He's averaging 31, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists with an effective field goal percentage of 57.9. Which, considering that he's a guard and I just said Jokic was at 61%, just let you know how efficient that actually is. He's a scoring monster from the mid-range. Watching him cook is something else. I mean, he even made it a caption stating, "They talk about me for my post-game, not my post-game." Teams honestly can't stop him from scoring. Against the #1 defense in the league, the Minnesota Timberwolves, he dropped 37 the last time he saw them. Against the 2nd rated defense in the league, the Cleveland Cavaliers, he dropped 43. And then against the 3rd, which is the Boston Celtics, he dropped 36. And last time he played Orlando Magic, which is the 5th ranked defense in the league, he dropped 32 on them. Can't play this song after something like that happens to them. Like, he dropped 32 on you. Not only is he an offensive threat, but he is also a problem on defense, leading the league in steals with 2.1 a game. Him and his team is currently 4th in the league for defensive rating with 111.5, and OKC is currently the #2 seed in the West. Me personally, I think he should get an award just off these IG captions though. Now onto the Greek Freak. Giannis is currently averaging 30.8 points per game, 11.3 rebounds per game, and 6.4 assists with, no surprise, 20.4 of those being inside the paint. And a lot of people hit on him for being a rim rusher, but if it's not broke, don't fix it. And listen to what Carmelo had to say about it too.
If I accomplish something at the highest level, doing it one way, why would I change it?
Giannis is also another player that came hot out of the All-Star break, scoring 33, 13, and 5. And just look at this photo. They're trying to make him look like a shooter. But honestly, Giannis isn't really getting much buzz right now due to it being his first time sharing the court with a superstar. This season, some of his stats have been slightly better than they were back when he was in his first 2 MVP seasons. His field goal percentage is higher, with it currently being at 61.6. He's also having his highest assist total with 6.4 and currently scoring the 2nd highest amount of points he's ever had in his career. Also, his usage has been down since the season started. Giannis is currently behind the other 2 candidates in defense with a defensive rating of 112.2, sitting in 8th place in the league. And his team is also ranked very low in that stat too, being 17th in the league. Even though he has a chance at the award, it's not favorable for him due to the problems with his team, even with them being the third in the East. Honestly, really good offense makes up for terrible defense. You can't beat a team that outscores you. Now on to Kawhi Leonard. Man, honestly, I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking, why didn't you put Luka? Why Kawhi? And honestly, I just feel like he has a better chance. But Kawhi is a key scoring and offensive key on the Clippers right now. And he's been putting up 23, 6 rebounds, and 3.7 assists with an effective field goal percentage of 59.3. He is also getting about 2 steals a game, which are not bad stats for an MVP, to be honest. Because y'all remember, Steve Nash got MVP with getting 15, 3, and 11.5 assists. And I don't care if he had a lot of success. Shaq should have won that award. Either way, he led the Clippers to the 4th seed in the West with a surprisingly low average defensive rating. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, though. Kawhi doesn't have a chance compared to what these other guys are doing, though. But you never know. In conclusion, we have a pretty interesting MVP race this year. And I'd like to see who it ends up being. And if you do like this video, please like or subscribe or do whatever you want to do. I'm just glad you guys took time out of your day to watch my video. Before I end this video, we're going to end off with a really nice quote. Enjoy what you do and work hard doing it, guys.